Hello viewers, in this video we are going to see the different types of e-portfolios and the roles of e-portfolio in education. Types of e-portfolios. There are mainly 4 types of e-portfolios. They are developmental e-portfolio, reflective e-portfolio, showcase e-portfolio and hybrid e-portfolio. A developmental e-portfolio focuses on either the data or the development of learners' knowledge, skill and ability in a particular area or field. A reflective e-portfolio is the record or file which contains the learner's development of knowledge, skill and ability over a period of time. This paves a way for interaction between learner and teacher. A showcase portfolio. A showcase portfolio demonstrates the progress of the learner in a specific field which may be their interest in which they spend more time and effort. Mix of the above said e-portfolios create most of the other e-portfolios which are called hybrid portfolio. There are 2 more types of e-portfolio based on the design. If the e-portfolio is designed for the whole class or institution, it is called standardized e-portfolio. It helps to compare the work of one learner with others. There is only a little scope for personal expression. The second one is personalized e-portfolio. In this type, the appearance and the data in the e-portfolio can be completely controlled by the owner. It allows the owner to express themselves and their learning. In this case, it is hard to compare one learner with others. The role of e-portfolio in education. In education, it is a collection of learners' records and data which will improve learning by offering the learners to organize, arrange and showcase their work. This electronic data of the learners permit the teacher to access the learner's portfolio through web or other storage devices such as USB or DVD. It gives the chance to review, assess, converse and feedback giving in an asynchronous way. And also, learners can reflect on their own work. This can be kept as a document to see the development in the program or course-specific learning outcomes. Different kinds of files can be added in e-portfolio which makes the evaluation and other work easier for the learner as well as the teacher. This is in substantial part since individuals must concentrate on their aggregate work, consider how it will be depicted and what the work says about them as an individual. The individual is then responsible for their learning and the decision of where to show their capability. Individuals are forced to think about what they have understood and how they mean to construct and improve later on. This causes individuals to turn out to be better basic masterminds and encourages them to build up their writing skill and multimedia. Today, learners are utilizing multimedia, for example, Facebook, Twitter and messaging. In the e-portfolio, the learners must apply both their insight into how the web functions and the message they need to pass on. In this sense, learners' utilization and comfort with the web can be a barrier if they are not educated to utilize e-portfolios in the right way. Many colleges and schools are now attempting to ensure that learners are picking up training and involvement with e-portfolios so they can utilize them to the best. So far, we have seen the role of e-portfolio in education. Thank you.